Welcome to RAO Chemistry Academy. Today I want to discuss this problem. This is a problem which is related to limiting agent. Such a kind of problems compulsory they will ask in competitive exams. Next 2026 NEET exam compulsory will see such a kind of question which is related to limiting agent. Limiting agent means it is the agent which is completely consumed in the chemical reaction. It limits the amount of the product. It will decide the amount of the product. Remember, here what is the chemical equation in between manganese dioxide and hydrochloric acid? What is the problem? When 8.74 grams of MnO2 is treated with 18.25 grams of HCl, then what will be the weight of Cl2 obtained? Molar mass of MnO2. Molar mass of MnO2 is equals to 87.4 grams per mole. 1 mole weight is this one. 1 mole weight of MnO2 is 87.4 grams. Now the chemical reaction is MnO2 plus HCl gives rise to MnCl2 plus Cl2 and H2O. Here 4, here 2. 2 into 4 hydrogens, so 2 chlorines, 4 chlorines. Okay. This is balanced chemical equation. This is balanced chemical equation. From this, we know that from the balanced chemical equation, we know that 1 mole, it is 1 mole of MnO2 reacting with 4 moles, 1 mole of MnO2 reacting with 4 moles of HCl to produce 1 mole of MnCl2 and 1 mole of Cl2 and 2 moles of H2O. From the balanced equation, we know that 1 mole MnO2 always reacting with the 4 moles of HCl, it can produce 1 mole of Cl2. This is the data from the equation. This is the data from the equation. 1 mole of Cl2. But in the problem, they gave the masses of MnO2 and HCl. The mass of MnO2 is 8.74 grams. This mass I want to change into moles. Given mass by molar mass equal to moles. 87.4. That is equals to 0.1 mole. 0.1 mole of MnO2. Here HCl mass is 18.25. HCl molecular mass is 36.5. It is equals to 0.5. Remember, from the balanced equation we know that 1 mole of MnO2 always reacting with 4 moles of HCl to produce 1 mole of Cl2. 1 mole of Cl2. In such a kind of problems, we need to decide first limiting agent. Here, from the problem, we know that 0.1 mole, 0.5 mole. But from the equation, we know that 1 mole always reacting with 4 moles. In the same way, 0.1 mole always reacting with 0.4 moles. Here 0.1 mole remains, which is not reacting. In this, according to this data, which is completely consumed means MnO2 is completely consumed. 0.1 mole always reacting with 0.4 moles. Why? Because from the equation we know that 1 mole reacting with 4 moles, 0.1 mole reacting with 0.4 moles, they can produce 0.1 mole of Cl2. 0.1 mole of Cl2. In this problem, we will get 0.1 mole of Cl2. Here MnO2 is completely consumed, so that it is limiting agent. It is HCl is excess agent. Why? Because this much amount of HCl is not reacting. Here 0.1 mole of Cl2, 0.1 mole of Cl2 we are getting in this problem. This 0.1 mole we need to convert into weight. Here Cl2 mass is 71. This mass in AMU, 71 AMU of Cl2 equals to 1 molecule of Cl2. 71 grams of Cl2 equals to Avogadro number of Cl2 molecules, that is equals to 1 mole of Cl2. That means 71 gram of Cl2 is equals to 1 mole of Cl2. Then 0.1 mole of Cl2 equals to how many grams? Now x into 1, x into 1 x, x into 1 x, that is equal to 71 into 0.1. Then x is equals to 7.1 grams. 7.1 grams. See this one. What is the answer? This is the answer. Here in this problem, what is the limiting agent means? MnO2 is a limiting agent. Why? Because this total amount is consumed. It limits the amount of the product. Here 0.1 mole of MnO2 is reacting with 0.4 moles. They can produce 0.1 mole of Cl2. We know that Cl2 mass is 71 grams of Cl2 equal to 1 mole of Cl2. Then 0.1 mole of Cl2 equal to how many grams? We need to calculate this one. Cross multiple. 0.1 into 71. 0.1 into 71. X into 1. X into 1. X into 1. X 71 into 0.1 means 7.1 gram. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe.